Hey everybody, welcome back to The Now Mom. I'm Rachel Bennett, and today I am on an island. We get asked a lot, how do you travel, or what's the best things to do on the islands? How do you do it with a large family? So today I'm gonna be sharing with you lots of solutions and ideas on how to make the perfect island getaway for you and your family. I am so thrilled to be sharing with you some of my favorite things and tips and tricks on how to travel with your large family to the islands. We are in Tahiti, and right now we are in Rangiroa, which is an island in French Polynesia. There are tons of islands in French Polynesia and way beautiful. So first question, why did we come here? Well, because Tahiti is open to travelers. So you have to take a COVID test within 72 hours, and you have to also take another COVID test 4 days after arriving. And of course, like you share like your travel plans and where you're going to be. We decided to come. We have friends that are Tahitian and they have family in Tahiti. And so they were like, it's really easy, just come. There's amazing things to do. Here we are in winter, and it is their summer because they're in the southern hemisphere. It is hot and beautiful and warm, and you can tell by my glowing face. It's fun. So number one, make sure that you are traveling with masks. So I actually bring extra masks. And my favorite ones for the kids, there's these ones that are cool because you could actually, if you're like really hot, get it wet and it would keep your face cool. We also have a lot of good masks that we've used while we travel, and I'll link all of the good stuff down below. You wanna make sure you're staying safe while you travel. Have your masks ready, have your negative COVID tests in hand as well as printed. The number one thing I highly suggest once coming here is avoid the hotels, rent an AirBnB. You won't have contact with other people. You get to have like your own little bungalow, and you get to, especially if you're kind of close to the beach, you could just hang out at the beach, come back, kind of lower those risks of any kind of spreading. When you have an Airbnb, you wanna make sure that it's stocked with all of your basic needs, but most Airbnbs will be fantastic. This one is wonderful in Tahiti, and I can give you the link down below if you're interested in coming to Rangiroa, which would be come to Tahiti, take another airplane over to Rangiroa, and then you can come here. Very small island, not tons and tons of people. I'm gonna say under a couple hundred people on the entire island. This is our bungalow. Look how cute this is. This little suite here is just for mom and dad. Here we have all table to do our work. This is an extra bed that we've kind of done our packing on here. And then we have this other building over here where the kids sleep. And then the kitchen. Everyone say hi. Let's talk about packing. Normally we are very light packers, like we pack just a roll-on and a backpack. Literally we went to Europe and all we had were backpacks for 3 weeks. But when you come to the islands, and especially if you're gonna go to a remote island like Rangiroa, you wanna make sure that you have all of the essentials. So we filled this Cotopaxi bag. That was all of Jace's. We literally packed like 3 or 4 swimsuits and like 3 outfits total. We do our laundry in like the sink and we hang it on the line. Honestly, like island life is really relaxing. So I don't pack a lot of fancy clothes. I don't pack a lot of obviously super warm clothes. So just checking your weather and make sure that you have everything you need when you pack. But I'm gonna tell you 2 essential things when you pack. If you're going to a remote place, sunscreen can be very expensive. And if you live on the mainland, honestly, this bottle is like $5 on the mainland. It might be like $10, $15. I suggest if you can check a bag, you check a bag that has sunscreen and then any activity stuff that you are going to be needing. A lot of people come to the islands and do fun excursions. So if that is you and you want to enjoy the beautiful things that you're going to find on the island, you want to pack snorkel gear. These items we found on Amazon, fairly inexpensive. Fins were $10, $12. The mask was probably about $15, $20. And that's gonna be really, really cheap compared to what you'll have to rent it when you go on the island. So if you can pack a luggage, this is why we have our check bag here and another check bag over there. That has all of our snorkel gear for 8 people. But if you don't have that ability, I would suggest planning a day of activities where you will go, rent the snorkel, do as much as you can around the island, enjoy that so that you're getting your money's worth. If you do not want to check a bag, totally okay, we have done that. Again, like I said, we went through Europe with just backpacks. You can fit a good snorkel, so mask and snorkel, inside your roll-on and it won't take up that much space. Honestly, there's really good quality snorkels. Again, I'll link everything down below if you're interested in a good high quality snorkel, fins, good whole full face snorkels for the kids. This one is Jace's absolute favorite. He free dives a lot. So if you want to pack this in your roll-on, it can definitely fit. And then I highly suggest finding the small bottles of sunscreen. Okay, let's talk about snacks. So we were coming to a remote island, which we had to like ship some food to. But a lot of times when you come to an Airbnb like this, they'll have food and basic things for you. But if you're munchie hungry and you have lots of kids, it is worth it to go to Costco or Walmart or your local grocery store and pack up a ton of granola bars. I've got dried fruit, candy. The thing that's been a hot commodity here, Go-Go Squeeze or applesauce. We always have a bunch of snacks around, and it's really much cheaper if you bring it with you on your roll-on or in your check bag, wherever you can fit some extra snacks, because the sun makes you munchy hungry, and drinking lots of water, super need to do. But you want to also have lots of snacks too. And when we come to new places, new countries, new cultures, I really encourage our kids to eat food that is non-traditional for us. So if they have a traditional cultural meal, we like to participate in that. We like to try the local foods, like what they would eat every single day. We love to eat the local fruit. We have lilikoi here. They have papayas and mango and lots of yummy fruit. In French Polynesia, they have orangina, which is my favorite thing in the world. So we like to buy some of the local snacks as well. But one trick that we do, besides bringing the snacks, is we do a really easy lunch. Keeping it kind of cheap, go for something basic like meat and cheese or peanut butter and jelly for lunches. Stock up on some snacks. So dinner, you can splurge if you need to go out and buy, or you can have a full belly or almost a full belly, so that when you go to eat something traditional, the kids aren't gonna be starving if they refuse a fun meal like that. All right, now last, let's talk about the activities. We like to splurge and do one kind of bigger excursion for our trips. So here on the islands, we have done a boat excursion that has gone around the island. We got to see some sharks. We got to do some fun like snorkeling. We wanted to do something specific to these islands that we have not done anywhere else, or that this island is known for. This island is known for sharks, and they're very docile, black tip. Obviously when they're not eating, there's no worry. So I would do a little bit of research, figure out where you wanna go and what is the thing that that location, that island is known for. Obviously, great things to do, the beach. I like to come up with fun activities depending on the kids' ages. We do a lot of crab hunting, like hermit crabs. We also do shell hunting to collect and make like a beautiful shell arrangement or a necklace, or, you know, to like have like a little collection to take home. Always make sure that you're allowed to bring certain ocean things home, because there are restrictions in different areas. The islands are also known for their beautiful mountains. Go on lots of hikes if you can. Find a waterfall, find some hidden gems out of the middle of nowhere. I like to go and find like the local tourist guide. If I know someone that has lived there, what's their like go-to that tourists don't know about. Always look for those. And if your trip is going to be a good length, I like to plan some down days, which means working for me, so I'm not stressed, like uploading, doing some computer work. But for the children, playing card games. I always pack some card games, some easy activities for playing, trains, boats, stuck in the Airbnb if it's raining. So coloring, card games, word searches, something easy you can tuck away into their travel pack or into your luggage. And don't forget to do a little bit of shopping if you can afford it. I like to budget in something really special. So I am willing to sacrifice like a nice hotel, stay in like a pretty decent Airbnb, which for our family size of 8, Airbnbs are way cheaper than hotels. I like to sacrifice and maybe go a little bit cheaper on the accommodations so that we can bring home something really cool or a souvenir or do an extra excursion. So if you have the budget and you want to do a little bit of shopping, I love to look for, and the islands are known for this, swap meets. So there's always kind of, in Hawaii for sure, they have swap meets where people make and then they come and sell, or they have something made and they go and they sell these items. But if you are on the islands, a lot of people can haggle. So not every country does this, but I like to haggle down the price just a little bit to see if it can fit into my budget. And they'll tell you yes or no if they don't do it. But a lot of places do, and they want to get that sale, and you want to get a deal, so it works out great. So don't be afraid to haggle. Find a fun swap meet or like some kind of fun little market where they Like here in Tahiti, they sell the black pearls, which are gorgeous. All right, I hope you enjoyed all of these tips on traveling to the islands. If you guys need some more help, please message me over at The Now Mom, and I'll be answering all sorts of questions. And make sure you check out all of these tips on the blog at theohanaventure.com. And if you want to see 24 hours of our life on the island, that video is going to be coming up real soon. So make sure you guys subscribe to The Now Mom. Thanks for hanging out. I'm Rachel Bennett. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.